Hi, everybody. Welcome to episode 117.
Yeehaw.
Okay.
Okay, it's not a cowboy hat though. That's not
No, it was like a plastic tuxedo hat. Oh, you went full Michael Jackson? Did look like a smooth criminal?
Smooth criminal.
Anyway, so...
I saw it. I had to. I don't know. I found it entertaining.
That's fine if you're happy. Big thing. We waited to film this because USA just won gold at the World Juniors. Woo!
Sweden, they looked so mad. They were like...
Yeah, I gotta say, I'm disappointed. Like, Sweden, I'm disappointed at the way Sweden handled it. Like, that's kind of bad sportsmanship at the end. Like, I get it. You're home, you're emotional, you're kids. But, good grief. Like, Anyway, so we're excited for USA.
I mean, not saying I would have been happy, but...
Yeah, I'm not the best loser, but still, like, you gotta... Sportsmanship, too. But, anyway,
Yeah.
So they won. Cutter Gauthier led the tournament in points.
Woo!
It's also good.
Dad, he's been stalking all of, like, the scores and everything.
I do.
Stalking.
Yeah. Well, I had the whole week off before, but then these I've had to watch. The championship game I had to kind of watch down here with the sound off, which kind of stunk, but at least I got to see it. So
That's why it's nice there's a TV in here.
Yeah. So it's great. I'm real happy for USA. It's a big tournament. It's a fun tournament. We watch it every year, no matter who wins. Like,
Yeah.
When Carter won it, we were rooting for Carter. It's great. It's a great chance to see the prospects. You can't put too much stock in it because it is just a mini tournament. Yeah. But I'd rather Cutter perform well in it than not. So the fact that he led the team in goals and assists, and back a little too far. Goals and assists, that he led the team in points, and he had a ton of assists. And actually, I'm kind of excited he had a ton of assists. I know the guy can shoot and score, but he's playing center. It's a very talented USA team. Like, I think this is one of the best teams USA's ever had in the tournament. Mm-hmm. So while the other guys were hot, he was feeding them, and that's great. That's, I think that bodes well for his NHL career. Especially if he's playing center, he's got to learn to set people up. And sometimes you're not scoring, but if you're producing other ways, that helps your team win. And that's what he did. So, because he was blasting shots early in the tournament, but it just wasn't going in. So I think he adjusted and did what he had to do to help his team win, which is what, it's huge.
Yeah.
And I wanted to show off one of my favorite things. So this is the first time USA's won gold since 2021, and this is one of my favorites. My captain, America, Cam York, and he had signed it. I hope you can see it. 2021 gold, and signed his name on it. So I really love this one. I love that jersey. So, so USA got one gold again. Oliver Blanc plays for Canada, had a good tournament. Not outstanding, but definitely had a good tournament.
Yeah.
So it was fun to watch. Flyerland. So it was a rough road trip.
Flyerland?
Yes, the
Is that
Flyers.
like an amusement park? I
No.
didn't know it was an amusement park. That'd be cool.
All Flyers. Like a Dave Schultz roller coaster.
Yeah.
Carter Hart bumper cars. Oh no, who did bumper cars? I don't know. Maybe like Bob Kelly bumper cars. He used to check everybody that moved, and we may work on this. Maybe make a build a Lego version.
Or start GoFundMe.
That's it. Flyerland.
I'm starting GoFundMe. Y'all better support.
That would be fun.
Wouldn't it? And we should make it near us, because like the only thing near us is Storybook Land. That's really close to us.
Six Flags is kind of a drive.
Six Flags is a little drive.
Yeah, we could
Hershey
do
Parks.
this. Flyerland, the amusement park rides.
Okay, y'all. I'm gonna get big one day. I'm gonna get so much money, and I'm gonna start GoFundMe, and we're about to do this.
This is a unique idea you just had here.
25 years from now. I'm ready. Anywho, back onto what actual Flyerland is.
I love your brain. Yes, actual Flyerland. So a little disappointing of a road trip, but a tough one. We all knew that. I'm more disappointed in the loss to Columbus, because that's a winnable game. And Torts has done a lot of good things. I'm not calling for Torts to be fired and overreacting. I think benching Atkinson and Frost at the same time, not that they were playing great. Atkinson could probably use a day. Frost, I disagree with that, to put in a seventh defenseman and a journeyman guy who's just an AHLer. Like, it's not even like you called up like Sell or Tuamala or somebody who was like leading the Phantoms in goals to give him a shot. You give a 27-year-old journeyman, no disrespect, it's more than my career will ever be, but
Dad played.
I disagree with Torts' decision there. Everybody's got to be held accountable. I disagree with that one. That's me. They're supposed to both be playing again Saturday's game. Atkinson and Frost are supposed to be back in the lineup. We're rooting for them. I don't think people are like, Atkinson's career's done. I don't think it's injury related. I just think it's a lot of rust. I do think he can be better, and I definitely think Frost can be better. Frankly, most of the team didn't look good on that road trip. Frost just seems to be the whipping boy for Torts. Like, no matter what, he's in the doghouse. So
my one friend, he was so disappointed last night when he saw that the Flyers lost to the worst team in the league. He was like, I'm so disappointed. I was like, I don't blame you.
Yeah, having Edmonton score on you expect that, but giving up a lead, not scoring on a 2-man advantage for almost 2 minutes, like that was a disappointing loss. And sometimes there's a good. I would try to explain. Sometimes there's a good point out of the two.
Yeah.
You know, you're on the road, you battle back, you take a point, like the Detroit game. You take a point out of that. That's a good point. Last night's not a good point. You should have had 2, and I'm disappointed in that. So we'll see how they do against the Flames next.
Yeah.
I
like the Flames.
Yeah, it's your Godfather's favorite team.
Cool.
Yep. So,
Uncle Chris or Joey?
Uncle Joey.
Uncle Joey.
Yeah. So Uncle Joey's favorite team. So congratulations. Oh, and then congratulations to Travis Konecny, who got voted into the All-Star game. Yeah. Well deserved. I mean, he scored his 20th goal last night, barely the midway point of the season. Good for him. I mean, he has been the most consistent Flyer for sure. You know, I think Coots has looked good. Farabee impresses me 5-on-5. Sanheim's played a ton of minutes. Both goaltenders have looked good, but TK is the All-Star this year.
I have an idea.
Oh.
What if we had like Carter Hart, like dodgeball kind of thing? So like, okay. Ooh.
Are you back in the amusement park?
Maybe. Okay. So it's like,
that's okay. Go for it, kid.
So like it's like VR, and then like pucks are like coming at you, but they're really like dodgeballs in real life. But you see pucks, but they're dodgeballs, right? Right? Because tech's really cool like that. And you have to like dodge it like a goalie.
Well, that's the opposite.
Okay, you have to block it. Okay, wait, hold on.
It could be the opposite.
I'm ready.
You were almost there with this one, but that's the opposite.
Okay, wait. I failed.
You don't want to dodge it. You want to get hit by it.
Wait,
that's the whole point of full netting, which you well know. But that's okay. You were excited. I was just letting you run with it.
I have failed the point here. Okay, wait. Can I do this with something else? Okay, wait. Hold up. Okay,
you're hilarious.
Keep going. I'm gonna rethink this through a little bit because I like my idea, but yeah, that's a little.
Alright, that's fine. I just got a couple announcements for the people. I know we have fans all over the place, Germany, Canada, which is great, and we really appreciate you viewing. But there's definitely some South Jersey people, Philly, all that. So I wanted to mention some local things. Carl's Cards and Collectibles, which we love Carl's. I was just up there for Don Selesky. Sorry. I was just up there for Don Selesky, which was great. He had his 2 rings on. I loved seeing the rings. So Carl's has more bullies coming in. He's having a signing with Bobby Clark. Bobby Clark really doesn't do a lot of public signings, but he's had a lot of signings with Carl, so you can send your item in or drop it off at Carl's, and Carl will take it and get it signed. Carl's excellent with those. Your stuff's going to come back. So he's got Bobby Clark coming in soon. And I just want to make sure I mention January 12th, he has Gary Dornhofer and Larry Goodenough, 2 Stanley Cup champions. They'll be there at Carl's Cards January 13th. Oh, no, 12th. Saturday. Which one's the Saturday? Shoot. 12 to 2.
What day?
Saturday.
Saturday what?
Yeah, the 12th. Hang on. Sorry about that.
What Saturday?
13th. It'll be Saturday the 13th from 12 to 2. So Carl's has that. And then the following Saturday, he has Bill Barber and Oris Kindrachuk, who also won 2 Stanley Cups. And you've met them.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're back. Hang on. We're back to the...
Okay.
I just see the wheels are turning. Go ahead, sweetheart.
Maybe instead of being a goalie, you can be someone in the crowd. Okay. What?
So like when pucks get launched into the crowd?
Yeah!
Like before the netting days?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're working here.
Uh-huh. And maybe instead of just Flyers Land, like we can have Philly Land and Eagles Land too, and it's like a 3-way. Cause you know how like Disney has like Epcot, Animal Kingdom, like.
Oh, you're going huge.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm gonna be a multi-billionaire. We get this, right?
You're gonna need some Taylor Swift money for this one. Okay.
Maybe Taylor Swift will help me.
As long as you're, she's a Philadelphia sports fan.
She is. She was born and raised in PA.
Oh, trust me, I don't want to go down to your Taylor Swift knowledge.
And she grew up on a Christmas tree farm.
Oh boy! All right. So before she gets way too sidetracked,
But do you see my point? Like we could be the person in the crowd,
trying to duck pucks that are getting flicked out of the play. At least it makes more sense. Good job. Look at you. Good job. Working on it.
I remember the goalies.
So, so I'm sorry. So yes, two things at Carl's. We will be at Kinderchuck and Barber, but Good Enough and Dornhoff are great signings too. And then I also want to bring up the fan club, which social media managers of the fan club. It's on our website. So you have to be a member of the Flyers fan club, which you can sign up for on the website or as a member, for a year. Okay, so the next fan club meeting, January 22nd, 7 p.m. at the Marriott Navy Yard, which is just, walking distance from the stadium. We're going to have Joe Watson, another two-time Stanley Cup champion, and Bill Meltzer, because together they wrote a book called Thundermouth, which is Joe's autobiography. Joe has spent 50 years plus in hockey, a long time. He played briefly with the Bruins and the Rockies, but obviously mostly with the Flyers. Joe will be there. He has books for sale. If you've already got the book and bring it, he'll sign it. So Joe is awesome, and obviously Joe's got great stories. So he'll be signing books, taking pictures, telling stories. Bill is there too with the co-writer, and Bill's a wealth of Flyers knowledge. He's basically like my hero. He's the Flyers historian. So, yeah. So please don't forget that. That is the 22nd. If you got questions, add them in the comments below, or text, or Twitter, X, whatever they call it now, or Facebook. So just get a hold of us. But we'd love to see you for that as well. Oh, I can't wait to hear this. There may be follow up next week after she has some time to process these ideas.
Okay, I have a thing to tell you that's not about the beautiful Flyers land. Okay, but we could have the same thing as baseball and the same kind of thing as ducking balls, because they go out more into the fields more often, because they don't have as much netting. Yeah.
Baseball stadiums started to have netting now, but they didn't used to.
Yeah. Okay. We can do the same.
When I was a boy, you just got hit with the ball, you cried a little, and then you took the ball home. And your dad bought you a hot dog. That's what happened. When I was a boy. Now,
75 years ago?
You have to be behind netting to keep you safe. You watch the game, get off your phone, that's why I don't get hit with a ball. You catch it.
75 years ago.
So anyway, I think we want to round that down a little bit.
60.
Look who's got her Christmas presents and now is all sassy.
Oopsies! Okay, maybe 30.
Alright, so this is going long and she's just digging herself a hole.
My school is doing... Okay, so they're coming up with a new, show, right? Because there's, I can't say my school's name.
No.
There's...
Your local grade school?
No, I have to... Because it's, the name of it. Okay. My school's name, our school's mascot, News. There you go. Got it? Got it.
Well done. I don't want you getting kidnapped.
I don't know. Might seem entertaining. They can't be that bad.
Anyway.
But my school is doing it, and they need anchors. They need people to be the person who reads the script.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna audition. Good.
That's what we do this for, is to help you with that field. So that's great.
Exactly. And I'm about to audition, and I'm gonna see if I can get myself a real role. Because not that this isn't real, but I can come down here and do this. Nobody's
right.
I didn't get chosen to be here.
Yes.
I didn't audition
you got
to
the
be
gig.
here. Yeah.
You got 3 sisters. You all got the gig.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
isn't that cool? Okay.
So, yes, that's very cool, sweetheart. You haven't tell me that. Good luck. I think some of this practice and some of the things you've done with 4-H and some of the other public speaking, should help you a lot.
The audition is until February later.
Yeah, that's a big part of why we do this. Your big sister's in PR, and media, and that's sort of you're too young to pick a career path, but that's one of the ones you're leaning towards. So that's why we started some of this, to help you out with things like this. Mm-hmm. So good luck. I'm sure everybody out there wishes you good luck, because everybody are big fans of yours. So
now that I've digged myself a really deep hole.
Yeah, calling me 70. So go press the button so they don't see that I beat you now. And
you know what? Y'all might be able to kidnap me. This is child abuse.
Thank you all very much for watching. Hopefully the Flyers get back to racking up some points and some other players start scoring. I'd love to see Forrester get a goal. He's playing well. They got to start going in. And Tippett. Look. The hockey net is this big. If you put the puck inside there, it's got a shot to go in. I love Tippett, but he's been shooting wide like crazy. It's driving me nuts. Just take a little off it, put it on net. So I think they're gonna get rolling again. They're back home.
Didn't you say out of all the people who have 100 goals with the Flyers, you've now 36 of the 37 pucks?
No. I have all but one.
Yeah, all but one.
Yeah, we'll
How many
do
is
that.
there in total?
We'll do that for an episode. I think I got to look it back up. I didn't know, because I was going to bring it up this one. But yeah, I think whatever. I think there's like 34, 37 guys that have scored 100 goals. And thanks to my friend Jack, who put me onto Ilka Sinisalo, that Carl had. Ironically, it's all tied together. Carl had Ilka Sinisalo, so when I was up there for Zaleski, I bought Sinisalo because I, unfortunately, even though he was one of Pa's favorite players, never had the chance to meet him. So I got one of those. So yeah, I just need Ross Lonsberry. Should be the last puck, and then I'll have everybody who scored 100 goals for the Flyers. So yeah, so thanks to Jack, thanks to Carl.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay, I've dug my hole way too deep now.
There you go. Thank you, everybody.